Hello everyone. Today we will talk about the chemical makeup of eukaryotic cells. The cell has two major parts, and that is the cytoplasm and the nucleus. The cytoplasm is separated from the extracellular contents by the cell membrane, which is also known as the plasma membrane. And the nuclear contents are separated from the cytoplasm by the nuclear membrane. And these structures, together with other organelles which are present in the cytoplasm, are mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus, ribosomes, lysosomes, and so on. And all these different structures and substances that make up the cell is called protoplasm. So, what is protoplasm? Once again, the protoplasm is the different substances that make up the cell. So, what are these substances? This protoplasm consists of water, electrolytes, proteins, lipids, and carbohydrates. First one, water. Water is a principal fluid medium of the cell, and it is present in most cells, well, except the fat cells, and it makes up about 70 to 85% of the cell mass. And this water provides the aqueous medium, and this is a medium in which most of the chemical reactions occur. Almost all the chemical reactions occur in this aqueous medium, and most of the solutes are dissolved in this aqueous medium. So this aqueous medium is provided with the help of water. The next one is electrolytes. Electrolytes, in here we're talking mainly about the ions, and specifically about the intracellular ions. So what are the most important intracellular ions? And they are potassium, magnesium, phosphate, sulfate, and carbonate. These are the most important intracellular ions. And then in small quantities, sodium, chloride, and calcium. These ions are necessary for the cellular control mechanisms, and most importantly, these are the ions which are responsible in maintaining the resting membrane potential. So, we can see these ions play a major role in the conduction of nerve impulses and in the beating of the heart. The next one is proteins. So proteins are the most abundant substance after water, and it makes about 10 to 20% of cell mass. And these proteins are of two types, structural and functional. The structural proteins are in the form of long filaments, and the functional proteins are in the form of tubular globular form. The structural proteins form microtubules that form cilia, mitotic spindles, and nerve axons, whereas the functional proteins form enzymes, which are mobile in the cell fluid, and they catalyze the cellular chemical reactions. Next is the lipids. There are three main lipids. They are phospholipids, cholesterol, and triglycerides. So these lipids form about 2% of the cell mass, and they are insoluble in water. Phospholipids and cholesterol help in the formation of the cell membrane, which helps to maintain the integrity of the cell membrane. And the triglycerides, also known as neutral fat, is playing a major role in the storage. And last but not least is carbohydrates. They have very little structural function, except glycoprotein molecules. But the main function of carbohydrates is the nutrition and the storage in the form of glycogen. This is an insoluble polymer which helps in storage. And also, carbohydrates are present in the form of dissolved glucose. So that means the major role of carbohydrates is to provide nutrition of the cell. So I hope you understood this basic introduction of the chemical makeup of eukaryotic cells. And in the next video, I will talk about the physical structure of the eukaryotic cells and the function of all the organelles. And until next time, see you! Bye bye!